lot of it has been research based, but yeah, the past couple of years it's been on specific projects that have emerged from issues that have been faced by families. That we're a really values-based organisation, so we really value one another and respect one another, and I think that's a really good community to be a part of. The driving forward with training and imparting that kind of knowledge and insight with other organisations and services.
My job title is Chief Executive, and that really means that I'm just heading up the organisation. Promote PAMIS as an organisation to work with other partners like the Scottish Government and other voluntary organisations. And I think a key bit of my role is to support the fantastic staff we have here in helping them move forward with some of the projects. I feel passionate because I think that they're a group of people that need support, but that also have a lot to offer. And I think the way that families care for their sons and daughters is just inspiring. It's really rewarding, is being given an opportunity to try all sorts of things that maybe sometimes in a statutory sector that you can't do, and you actually feel that you're touching people, I suppose, and that you're doing things that they really want you to do. Seeing that you're helping families and you're enabling them to become part of communities that I think do want to engage with them, but they just don't always know how to. So.
My job role is fundraiser, campaigns and PR. It's important because there's a change in the structure of grants and there's not so many people able to access grant funding anymore, so we're really needing to get more income into PAMIS to give the services back to the people with profound disabilities and their families and carers. Spent a penny for PAMIS, which was looking at changing places facilities and getting awareness in the general public to actually look at installing better quality accessible changing places. I think it's raising awareness, letting people know a bit more about a charity that's been in existence for 23 years and going into a room and asking someone, have you heard of PAMIS? And they actually reply, yes I have. That's brilliant.
Planning manager, that's my official title, and basically me and my assistant Sylvia, next door, deal with all the income and expenditure that PAMIS has. All the funding we get coming in has to be allocated over all the projects, and there's about 12 different projects, including the family support services. Funding is more difficult to come by now. When I first started with PAMIS, which was unbelievably about 22 years ago, shall we say, the grant-making trusts were more plentiful, and there seemed to be more of them, and we seem to be able to get funding relatively easy. But now there's not so many grant-making trusts out there, and the only major trusts that you can go to are somewhere like Esme Fairbairn, and also the lottery, of course, is a good one, and the Alliance. But the smaller ones all seem to be, gone under, more or less. I suppose I know that we make a difference to people who have got a child, a son or a daughter. I say child, it's not just children, we deal with adults as well with profound disabilities. And I've seen over the years so many people being helped by the information and the training that they get at our workshops, information that they wouldn't be a party to otherwise. And because they're run by PAMIS with experts in the various fields in which the workshop is taking place, then the parents benefit from expert advice in a more relaxed setting than if they were seeing doctors, nurses or professionals in their own world. They're out of that and they're in a more relaxed environment, and it's much easier for them to discuss things with the professionals. So I think that's sort of my answer to that one would be.
That's great, thank you very much.
Oh, very good, that's excellent.